You're right, guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and welcome to episode number 77 of Mission Manchester. Now, we haven't managed to make any coins, our two informs are still there, but if you want to get some coins, go and check that link out down in the description. Now, this episode of Mission Manchester is going to run slightly different to how all the others do. I'm just going to be doing a commentary over the top of the games. There's no trading anything else in this episode, just gameplay, and I'm going to be talking about the somber mood that has fallen over Old Trafford as Alex Ferguson has announced his retirement. Now, I'm recording this on Thursday, he retired on Wednesday, and you're going to be watching it on Friday. So if anything has developed in, the 24 hours between me recording this and the commentary going up, please excuse it, but it's not really my fault. I can't really control what happens in the world. So, obviously, it's very, very sad news for me that Alex Ferguson has retired. He's been the boss of Man United ever since I started supporting them when I was about 8. And what a 26 years it has been for Manchester United while Ferguson has been in charge. He's pretty much set the bar for every other manager to aspire to, and he has set it pretty damn high. I can't see any other manager actually coming all that close in my lifetime. It will take a long time for anyone to topple him off the perch of the greatest manager in British football, if not the world. So, massive respect to the guy, and that's one of the things that's really struck me. Usually when something happens in football, the trolls come out of the woodwork on Twitter and etc. But I really haven't seen them at all. All I've seen is overwhelming respect for the guy. What he's done in English football is, well, unparalleled, as I said at the start, and just everyone is very, very respectful of the guy, which is kind of crazy when it comes to football, as you very rarely see that. Even the people that don't like him, for example, Arsenal fans, Man City fans, I would imagine any team that rivals Man United can't particularly like him because he is, well, guided Man United to so many titles at the expense of their team. But they still have respect for the guy. They realise how good a manager he is, and it's just a great thing to see. I mean, I'd love to see you guys drop a comment down in the comment section saying what you think of, Alex Ferguson's retirement, how you feel about it, all of that sort of stuff. So whether you're a Man United supporter or not, as I know a lot of you who actually watch this series aren't all Man United supporters, because there's a lot of comments saying I support Liverpool and I still watch this series just because I love it so much. So for those people, I really, thanks for that, and keep on going with that. But back to Ferguson, yeah, he's been unreal. I mean, if we look at his career, he's been at Man United for 26 years. He's won 20 league titles. I think it's 38 titles in total, and obviously I think that his most successful year ever will always be the 99 year when he won the treble. I think it's the first time that any British team has ever won the treble, winning the Champions League, the FA Cup and the domestic league as well, which is pretty impressive. So I was actually watching the Champions League game when it was on TV in 99, and my god, what a dramatic game it was. And I don't want this to become too much of a trip down memory lane looking at all the amazing achievements he's done. Just really wanted to talk about how I feel about the whole thing. My biggest concern now that he is gone, I mean moving forward, is who we bring in. It looks like Moyes is going to be a cert for the position, and I have mixed feelings about the whole thing. I mean, Moyes is a fantastic manager. He has, the ability to actually stay at a position for a long time. He's been at Everton for many years, and he's done a very good job with them. It's just whether he's ready to step up and take on the big role at Man United and will continue to bring us success, because that's what that's what Man United is about. It's about winning titles and trophies and bringing more silverware to Manchester, really. We're not looking to, just squeeze into Europe every year. We want to be at the top of the table, challenging for Champions League titles, pushing the FA Cup all the way towards the end as well. So that's what I'm hoping for. Whether he'll be able to bring that, I don't know. And that sort of brings up one of my other big fears. I don't want Man United to fall into the trap that so many other teams in the Premier League have fallen into, and that's a case of blame the manager. If the players are playing badly, it's the manager's fault. If the team's playing badly, it's the manager's fault. And I mean, that's what they're signing up for. The job description is manager, and if the team isn't playing well, is a lot of the blame is going to fall on them, although it isn't 100% their fault most of the time. There's loads of different factors, but they're going to take the the brunt of it, and they're going to be the ones that lose their jobs. Now, I don't want to see that at Man United. I want Moyes to be given at least a season, if not two, before any sort of talk of changing manager or whatever comes about, because it really does take a long time for a manager to build the team that he wants to build. Hopefully Moyes will bring some great signings with him, maybe from Everton like Baines or Fellaini, some people have been talking about, but we'll have to see what happens on that front. But as I said, I want him to be given time. I don't want, maybe 2-3 months into the new season, Man United maybe struggling in the fourth place position, and as a United supporter, we're not used to being in that sort of area of the table. We're used to being top two all the time. We don't want to see anything else, and that's fair enough. That's what we've come to expect from our team, and generally should continue to see that. Now, whether we'll be patient enough to let Moyes, maybe make a few mistakes, I don't know. Hopefully we'll be able to let him, live out his contract for long enough to actually put together a team that he's going to be comfortable playing with. And as we all know, he's got massive boots to fill. He's coming in after Alex Ferguson, who's had absolutely amazing run at Man United. I don't think he'll ever even be able to close to be able to replicate that, but we'll have to wait and see. So guys, the episode is actually coming towards an end now. You can see that this game is going to end as a victory for me. This guy rage quits when we get to 4-0. I think we managed to lose 2 games or something at the very start, and we would have lost 3 if it wasn't for a lucky disconnect from the other guy in the first game, so that was quite good. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. As I said, down in the comment section, drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts on the whole Alex Ferguson saga is, if you think Moyes will be a good manager, etc, etc. And if you could drop the video a like, that would be unbelievable. I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.